What's up, guys? I'm back today with another video, and I'm going to be doing something different today. As you saw in the thumbnail when you click this video, I'm going to be comparing two Roblox games, Blade Ball and Death Ball. So, we all know what Blade Ball is. It's a game where you have a sword, and you deflect the ball that's coming towards you towards the enemy players, which then have to deflect it, and they keep going on and on and on. And obviously, there's a problem of autoclickers. And there are two special things about this game. The more you go into the game, you get coins, and those coins can buy you cooler swords. I'm pretty sure those swords do nothing. And there's also abilities that you have, and these abilities really they're more pay to win than just normal getting them because it's hard to play and get coins unless you have an autoclicker. And there's abilities like super jump or dash or some really cool abilities that I have no idea what they do. And then there's Death Ball. Keep in mind there will be a little bit of bias in this video because I absolutely hate Blade Ball, and I think Death Ball is a pretty good game. Now in Death Ball, it's the same thing. You have a sword, and you ching the ball towards other players. Basically the same as Death Ball. I mean Blade Ball, sorry. But Death Ball, instead of having to buy your abilities with really hard to get coins, you can easily get gems by leveling up your character, and while you level up your character, you gain new abilities just like in Blade Ball, but you get to have three or maybe even four abilities at the same time. And there's a bunch of really cool characters. I'm not going to go over any of them in this video, but I will be probably going over them in a later video. And without any further ado, let's jump right into the comparison. Okay, so everybody, we are in Blade Ball, and while those two autoclickers face off, I'm going to tell you about the game. So basically, there's the coins I was talking about. You don't get them too often, but it's not like it's super pay to win. And you just saw that guy with the huge sword. It just looks cool. It doesn't really affect your gameplay at all. And bunch of game modes. I know that, but I don't. Nobody votes for two teams or four teams. It's always classic. So basically, you have this sword and you deflect the ball. Simple as that. There's a bunch of abilities. I only have dash, but there's invisibility, thunder dash, a lot of that cool stuff. I have no idea what they do, so I can't really talk about that subject. And here we are in the game, and the ball's coming for me, but I can deflect it. Oh, nice! I got a kill, and you get like 6 coins or something for every kill. But skills they cost a lot of money, like thousands upon thousands of coins, and thousands upon thousands is a lot when you only get 6 per kill. If that is, you manage to deflect it and don't go up against autoclickers, which autoclickers are a huge problem. But that's the same with Death Ball, so I'm not saying that that's a problem that only Blade Ball has. And there's that guy with his. Oh no! Now it's targeting me. Ah! And I'm dead. You only get one life. It's more of a skill game than a whatchamacallit skill game than a easy game that you can just play casually. But there's also like AFK World for coins, Group Wars that I don't have, and yeah, you can get spins. There's a lot of this stuff, but other than that, there's nothing much to the game. The maps, yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a snow map and an igloo, all of that stuff. And then standoff. This is where it becomes a problem because standoffs are just auto clickers, and they're doing their auto clicking thing. There's also spins. You got like one free spin, then you're done. And crates and sword crates. Actually, let's roll my first sword crate. Let's see what I get. And I get the Dark Blade. Cool. I don't want to join the next game mode. I don't want to join the next game mode. I want to see my nice sword. Hey, dang, pretty cool. But, well, that will be it for Blade Ball. Now let's get into Death Ball as I get absolutely obliterated by this bowl. Yep, yep, obliterate me. Obliterate me. Obliterate me. Do it right now. What are you doing? Ah, yep, there you go. Okay, time for Death Ball. Okay, so everybody, we are now in Death Ball, and gotta close the daily rewards. There's a Christmas event going on, bunch of that stuff. And here's all the characters I told you about. They're all like anime related. There's Naruto, there's Goku, Luffy. I'm pretty sure I have no idea. This is Gojo, I think. This is Saitama, and I have no idea who that is. There's also Todoroki and this guy. But all of these guys, you get like Torokai, a bunch of abilities, more abilities, and you get all of these by getting gems, which you get 500 every time you level up, 200 every time you get a kill, and 50 every time you damage a player. You might be confused saying damage a player, but here's the thing: you get 3 bars of health, and that's very nice. Also, there's emotes, so yeah, I'm a wiggling. But now we're in the map. Okay, I hate this map because everybody just hides behind here and the ball bounces a lot. But basically, for the guy I'm using right now, Kamiki, or in other words, Goku, he has 4 abilities in total, and I have a huge chainsaw if you haven't noticed. It's the same as Death Ball, except you have 3 lives and more abilities, such as Dragon Rush, which makes you do a rush, sort of. And then when it's your turn to have the ball, one of his abilities, it's just you teleport you teleport behind another person and the ball is targeting them. Basically, it's a game where the game can go any direction you want it to. There's no stopping some crazy thing to happen. But other than that, it's the same thing as Death Ball. There's problems with auto clickers just chilling and trying to do the clash thing. And I'm not using an auto clicker right now. You can tell by my gameplay. Ah! Dragon Rush! Oh, nope. Dragon Rush! Okay, well, there's also some really cool stuff known as bosses. And, well, you might be thinking, bosses? That's pretty usual for any Roblox game. It's probably just some little easy boss. But I'm telling you, it's not. It's not. There's 2 bosses currently, Villain Mech and Spirit Boss. I'll show you Villain Mech. Basically, you hit the ball at the boss, and there's a bunch of parkour stuff you have to do. And now we should be in there after this nice inky effect. Okay, everybody, so the boss arrives in about 45 seconds, and I'm going to tell you about how bosses work. Basically, you have these packs, and there's a 2% chance you get the champion confirmed, or you can do it 60 times and get the pity for him, which is what I did. And I will admit, a problem with this game is that it's a huge grind to get these boss champions like Todoroki and where's the other one? Yeah, Koju, the Spirit Killer. I don't know what anime that is. I barely watch anime. But basically, you get 500 gears every time you damage the boss, and there's a bunch of phases to it. It's pretty simple. And right now, I'm using the Torokai guy that I got from the mech pack after spinning it 60 times and getting the pity. Yeah, it's a grind. Okay, and something funny I'd like to show you. Oh, it's a cute little baby. I'm gonna go pet it. And then, help! Help! And so the ironic thing is that Todoroki is very overpowered for getting Todoroki. It starts off slow like in any fight. And the thing about Todoroki is that he can switch from fire all the way back to ice. Oh, yep, there's a special. That's one of his special abilities, the boss right there. But has a bunch of orange balls that looks like cheese balls. And basically, Todoroki's whole thing is he can switch between fire and ice. And so, fire, you have this cool ability called Fire Dash, which is really annoying because you only get 1 free block. And then there's also something called Fire Zone, which basically you do that and it goes up in the air. instead of going. Well, it just launches it up in the air, but you can't really see it in a boss fight because you're the only person fighting the boss. And then things start to get a little hectic. As you can see, I'm taking major damage. But then there's the ice, and I just activated it. I don't think you saw that, so we're gonna activate fire. There you go. Then ice. Cool animation, don't you think? So his first ability is known as Ice Slide, and well, there's the robot's first ability, and Ice Slide. You do that, and you're sliding all the way over here, and dodge the missiles. Boss fights are really cool, and there's also Ice Zone, and that just makes the ball go slower, and I'm embarrassed. So my overall verdict as I'm fighting this boss is that Blade Ball and Death Ball, they're both good games. I would say Death Ball is a bit more better if you just want to have fun, and Blade Ball is more of a competitive sort of view. But really, both of them are perfectly fine games. I'm not saying you can't play this or you can play that. And I think personally Death Ball is better, but for you Blade Ball might be better, and everybody has their own views and opinions. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, I would love recommendations for games that you would like me to play. And I already told you, but be sure to like and subscribe. See that red subscribe button? Make it gray right now. Okay, just please subscribe. I want 400 subscribers right now. And enough of this outro. See ya, little buggers.